Today on The Young and the Restless, Sally and Chloe make another pitch to Devin and Lily. Chance tells Christine about the evidence he found, and Summer learns her mom attended her own memorial. Chloe joins Sally at the bar in the GCAC. She's been manifesting through positive thoughts all day, but Sally breaks the news that their latest pitch failed. They still need to fake it until they make it. Lily and Devin wander in and tell them how sad they are. They won't be benefiting from their design expertise in the near future. Chloe says that's great because they are super busy. When the brother and sister walk off, Sally tells her friend not to chase off potential future clients like that. Chloe has doubts about their future. Her partner says they need to keep putting themselves out there and going where other designers refuse to tread, like dental practices. Given that they keep refusing to lower their prices, they still aren't getting clients. Chloe asks if it would have killed her to accept Nick's offer of help. Sally wanted them to do this on their own. Her friend points out it was just seed money and urges her to pick up the phone. Her friend reminds her of how that would look to the Newmans and recaps her history with the family. Besides that, Nick has a case of the L word. He's in love with her. Chloe thinks that's sweet and annoying because it explains the business decision. She suggests Sally do something romantic for him. Chloe keeps pushing her to take his money. She's so happy that they are in love. Sally thinks the only way she can pay Chloe back for being such a good friend is to let her go. She loves her too much to keep disappointing her. Chloe refuses to scurry off. They are still a team, even if she won't take Nick's money. Reminding her of how much Jill liked their ideas, she says they can still talk someone into giving them a chance. Sally ponders. In the jazz lounge, Devin and Lily talk about their dad and how much they hated fighting with each other. She thinks it's nice they can sit there like this now, especially after the dinner she survived with Billy, Daniel, Chelsea, and their kids. He asks what's going on with Daniel. She thinks they could have had something, but the timing was off. They can't believe Phyllis is gone. When she asks how co-parenting is going with Chance, he assumes it's going well. The nanny deals with the other man. It must be nice to be rich, she says. Chloe and Sally join them and tell them how much they love the lounge and are so happy that the siblings are back on track. They sit down and announce they have a new proposal. It's time to revamp and revitalize Hamilton Winters. Omegasphere will mean that all eyes will be on them. They'll be cutting edge and they need a new design for the office spaces, new colors and aromas for their employees. A redesign of the Geno City office will be an amazing way to announce their new direction. The designers step aside so the siblings can mull this over. Devin thinks the magic of Neil is in the room, so it's no surprise they are agreeing on something again. They motion the designers over and ask when they can start. Overjoyed, Chloe tells them this is the best decision they've made today. Perfect scheme team. Sally and Adam from The Young and Restless are made for each other. Sally promises Lily she won't be disappointed, and the baby won't get in the way. Lily reminds her that babies are a lot, and she'll have whole new responsibilities and love she can't imagine. Lily talks about her kids, and Sally guesses she misses them. It's worth it, Lily says, assuring her she will find a work/life balance so long as she asks for help. Chance stops by Crimson Lights to get some coffee. Sharon guesses he's found some new evidence judging by the pep in his step. He feels like he's on the road to solving his case. Nick walks into the patio and finds Christine working late. She says Phyllis has been taking up most of her time these days. He talks about how long it will take to get over losing someone as unique as Phyllis. The DA assures him justice will be served. Nick walks in to see Sharon. They check on each other and talk about the mystery champagne. As he babbles, she opens an envelope that contains a postcard that says, "Where heaven's a little closer." She gasps. Nick guesses something is wrong. It's the same writing that was on the card for the champagne bottle. It was sent from Colorado. The bottle, the blood, and the location make her suspect that it must be from Cameron Kirsten. No freaking way, Nick says. She's sure Cameron is toying with her, but then tells herself that this could all be a coincidence. They need some facts. He suggests they bring Chance in on this. Back on the patio, Chance tells Christine that he may have found proof Phyllis is alive. They are confused that Nick is still clueless about Phyllis. The cop explains that he found a program from Phyllis Memorial stained with mascara-tinted tears. The hair that Jack found can be discounted, but tears are a different matter. Christine is sure that attending her own memorial is the sort of thing Phyllis would do. Nick asks Chance to join Sharon. She tells the cop that a man went to prison years ago for some things he did to her. She feels like he might be trying to get back in touch. Cameron checks into the GCAC. He picks up his keycard, looks around, and smiles. In a suite at the GCAC, Phyllis finishes a croissant and tells Summer that she's her own personal emergency kit. She's her secret weapon. Pouting, Summer reminds her that she disappeared from their lives, that left them saying terrible things to one another. Her mom is sorry for all that and coming back with this new mess. She wonders if she should have stayed away. Her daughter is happy she's back but doesn't know how to act. She's turned everyone's lives upside down. That's what Phyllis does, and her heart goes out to everyone. She'll spend every day trying to make amends. She had to come back after attending her celebration of life, which wasn't much of a celebration at all. "You did what?" Summer asks, appalled. Her mom needed to know how people were feeling about her. She could see that her daughter had Diane on a hook and pushed her to the breaking point. "Finally, I won," Phyllis says. But she also lost her kids and saw how they were suffering, so did she really win? That made her realize how vindictive and wrong she was. She's so sorry. They hug. Summer steps back. Her mom tells her how abandoned she felt and how Stark took advantage of her when she was vulnerable. He pushed her buttons and came up with the plan, but she is the one who brought the hellishness into her own family. Summer won't let her take all the blame. She pushed her mom away when she should have held her close. They are family and they are supposed to take care of each other. When Summer didn't have her back, look at the mess that happened. Phyllis reminds her that she killed Stark. The cops will think she tried to cover it up. Summer isn't sure how illegal all that is. Her mom realizes she's made her guilty of aiding and abetting and tells her she needs to go home and take care of her family. Summer thinks it's a little late for that, but her mom wants her to look out for her family and her brother. "You don't get to tell me how to handle this. Walking away now is not an option," Summer says. Maybe she hasn't always been there for Phyllis, but she will be now. Whatever happens to her mom happens to her too, and she will bring her whatever she needs.